put a time frame on men. So that's why it's like society is like so harsh on women.
Yeah.
It is very harsh on women. And it's also, even when couples are, you know, as soon as they get married and they, you know, have that pressure to have a baby, and when they don't, it's always like, oh, what's wrong with this woman?
Yeah.
She can't have a baby.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
No one ever thinks about, maybe it might be her, but it might be him too.
Yeah.
It's like men get the leeway in the relationship. Men get the leeway to be as horrible as they are. We have to forgive them. Men get to be as old as they are and married and like accept it.
You know, Michelle Obama once said in an interview, and she said, we raise our girls.
That quote. Oh, no, it's not that quote.
It's not that one?
Oh, I thought you say,
but we
when
baby
they go
our
low,
boys.
I get high. Yeah,
I get high.
We're trying yeah, it's like we raise our girls and babies, our boys, and it kind of touched me a little bit because I have 2 little boys. I want to raise them, okay? I
Yeah.
don't want a baby.
You gotta raise somebody's husband.
When they go low, we go lower. Like Charlamagne said.
Nah, when
No,
they
it's a
go
joke.
low, I get high.
No, but seriously, I want to see this book. I want to see where in the Bible it says a woman at a certain age. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
It's more
Because
not
people
like
act like there's a time frame, there's a time limit.
But I
on
think
a
it's
woman.
also in the Bible.
Like,
Because
you too old to be having
when you bring out the
kids.
Bible, you have
It's
to.
in the Bible for age?
I did not say the age. I'm not gonna say the age, but when you look at the Bible, it's like let's say somebody like, was it somebody? The men tend to have more wives.
Yeah, but it was
see
a
that?
woman that had a child in her 50s or 60s. Who was it?
Yeah. Was it Rachel?
So you can't put. There's no age. There's no age.
It was
Sorry,
Rachel
guys.
that had Joseph and Isaac. Cause Joseph and dang. Why you gotta bring up the Bible?
No. You know, because it's like the pressure of, oh, she's too old. Now she's just having kids. You got to be careful because at 40 something, at 50 something. Oh my God.
sorry.
When
See,
you're in your 40s or 50s, you know, sometimes it's a high risk having a child, right?
It is.
It's very hard.
So it's like, you know, women were like, okay, I want to have my babies before I get to a certain age. But now, where's the man? I'm ready,
but I think it's
but
been
I don't have, you know.
it's been scientifically proven that the older you have, the more abnormalities your kid gonna have. So when you tend, that's why women I tend to like they need to have children when they're young, than when they get old, like in your 40s and your 50s, because when you have that, they can have abnormalities.
Yeah. But I also feel like women shouldn't have children just because
Yeah.
pressure
They have to
or
have
it's the
children.
time or because like you're supposed to have a children. Like that's what women are supposed to do. Like no, it's okay to not want to have kids. It's okay to not have children too, and to just, you know, just be all about your career and, you know, become successful and do whatever it is that you want to do. And it's okay, yeah.
You see how the stigma they put on Jennifer Aniston when she don't have no kids, and they're putting a kid on her, like since Brad Pitt and Angelina broke, people like, oh yeah, they're both gonna adopt a child. Oh, this and this. And I'm like, probably she just don't want to have children.
Yeah.
She was, but
that's
some
never
people
the
were
first
never meant to be mothers. Like I feel like I would make a horrible mother because I just don't have the patience. I already make a horrible godmother, but I'll make a horrible.
Yeah.
I'm a deadbeat godmother. Trust me, I have so many kids out there that I don't claim and then claim me. I'm a horrible godmother. So yeah, like some people are not meant to be mothers.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not in my DNA. Like I might have a child, but
I mean, it's okay. You have time to think about it, you know.
yeah,
maybe.
but
No, let me say
when
this to
I
you guys.
look at my life and I be like, a kid is never in the equation.
Did I tell you guys that I changed my mind later on? Growing up, I was like, I don't want it, because I babysit my siblings' kids so much, my nieces and nephew, like every summer, to where I was like, it was my high school year. I was like, you know what? I'm finding me a job this summer. Like I had it. Like every summer, I'm home babysitting. It's like everybody just bring the kids over. I'm going to babysit.
They tried that with me.
Okay, girl, it was like my senior year, I was all right. I'm gonna find my job before school even closed because I'm not home babysitting. I'm losing my mind. That's what it was. So coming out of that, I was like, oh no, no kids. Like every time me and my mom have a conversation, she's like, I was like, nope. You can, if you're gonna have your grandkids, then you'll see me later. But you're not coming to my house with all the babies because I'm gonna have white everything so they can stay home with their parents. Girl, I went from that to having 2 little boys. So I'm telling you, Gladys, you might change your mind later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable being by myself.
But I think you should do it at the right time. You know, peer pressure,
If you want it.
pressure from our families, all of those are just
My family
unnecessary.
can never pressure me, but I have an
What you
older
talking
brother that
about?
if I'm like, well, you look at me, he's married, go with that. When he got that, oh, okay, then we'll come to me. But
Yeah.
But it's alright. Like but
I
I
think again,
have
like, why
to have
is it
children.
women too? We are hard on one another. Like we speak about men doing things like that, but women are hard on one another. We're quick to point the fingers.
yeah.
She old, she ain't.
So what did
We
it do?
quick
What did it
to call
do for
one another
you?
out. If it's a little argument, you about to shoot shots at things that you shouldn't even be talking about.
Is it like it wasn't? What did it do for you? What did
Yeah.
it accomplish? How did that
we
make you
tear one
better?
another down now. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Women,
Like,
we do tear one another
If
down.
you don't want to, like, to be honest, like, if you don't want to have kids, that's your choice. It's nobody else's choice
Just
but
because
yours.
you do
don't
doesn't mean
want
everybody
it.
have to have a child at the same time.
Exactly. Like, I'm
Maybe
pretty
I
much
wanna-
content with my one.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I'm
feel
pretty
like
much
seeing-
content with the how one.
Yeah.
And
so,
the other one.
I'm content, but I
That
want
claim
one
me.
more.
See, but yeah, for me, I want to
Yeah.
just do my career and be happy, travel
Yeah.
with my son,
Yeah.
and drink mimosa while he drinking apple juice, and we just chilling in Maldives.
Yeah.
Like, if you have two, then that's a whole nother cycle. I don't feel like I was. You just think about all the incoming bills. You be like,
Mm.
let me drink
Okay.
some wine. I don't want to get deal with that.
I do kind of want to touch up on what you said, Gladys, too, because you were saying when you were comparing Jennifer Aniston and like how Angelina Jolie and when they were having kids. What if it was her choice to not want to have kids?
But that's a choice.
Yeah, that's a choice, but some people don't think as a woman, you would think that a woman would just not want to have kids. People automatically assume, oh, you're a woman, of course you're going to want to have kids one day eventually. But people don't think like, hey, as a woman, I may never want to have children because I never saw that for myself.
Yeah.
Or I never saw myself being that motherly type
Or
Yeah.
you just had a horrible childhood and you'd be like, you don't want to bring a child
Yeah.
into this world.
into this world, yeah.
But you know, also there's a thing like, okay, you have a kid, right? But you have an amazing career. So you gotta balance having an amazing career, being a mom, being a wife. Then you have to think about, am I even happy in the tent? Like, so some people, they just don't want to battle with that. Some people are like, I want to be a mom, and that's all I want to do is be a mom,
And that is okay.
and that's okay.
You
And
know,
some people
everybody
don't
was
want that.
not made to be the same, like, produce the same thing. If this person wants to do this, that's okay, but just don't call me out because I don't want to roll that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever choice, decision is yours, it is okay.
And
Yeah.
nobody should feel less than as a
Yes.
woman. You're a woman regardless of any of the situation. You just live your life to the best of your ability and enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it means like you want to have no kids, boo, do it. If you want to
'cause
have 50,
you'll
that's
see
your
some
body.
women,
Yeah.
like, you'll see some women, like, a woman will walk by with, like, 5 to 6 kids, they're like,
She probably don't got the same baby daddy.
yeah.
Stuff like that. She could be married.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You know? That's her choice. Some women start having kids, they want more children. It happens. And some people have one, they're like, okay, I'm good. That is your choice and it's completely okay. But don't judge someone else. Don't come for someone else because they don't want more children or because they don't want to have children. It is okay.
Really, because you never know what people are going through. Because
Yeah.
some women can't have kids and really desperately want to have kids too. And I think when other people are constantly like giving you their opinion when no one asked for it,
Yes.
and you don't know what they're going through.
Yes.
It's like, you know, you're saying the wrong thing.
Yes.
And I'm going through something completely different. Like, I'm trying to have kids, I can't have kids, and you're telling me that I should have been had kids.
Yes.
You know, you never know.
And that's
Well,
why you just gotta respect.
sometimes also couples before they get married or they commit to each other, they always come to a decision and be like, do we want to have children, yes or no? And sometimes they'll be like, we don't want to have children.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't know what's going on between people, because probably the couple was like, oh, let's not have children. Then you'll be like, why I don't have kids? Why you don't have kids? And then it just become like,
But I just
do we
think
have
that
kids
it's
for
just natural.
to us to? Do you have kids for you so people can be like, you have kids, or do you have kids because you wanted? Because some people are not meant to be parents, and then you have kids and then you start mistreating those kids, and it just become awful for them.
But they become miserable. Like,
Yeah.
you have people that they have kids because of the pressure, and they're miserable. Like, they're like, I didn't want to have this child.
Like,
It's
they
sad,
were fine
but
before the kid.
yeah, and then they're going through, because it's like you go there's gonna be periods where you'll go through depression, and it's gonna be hard, and some people are not fit for that.
Yes.
Like, mentally are not fit for that, and then they're like, why is she not treating that baby like this, or why is she? And it's just like, put your nose in your business. And leave people alone, because that pressure alone can get people in bad situations. Even marriage
as
too.
long as you don't pay my
Have
bills,
a baby.
you can't say nothing to me. You can tell me nothing. I ain't gonna listen to it. Now, if you pay my bills, I'll be like, okay, I might pay it. But other than that, if you don't pay my bills,
And sometimes
leave
to
me alone.
just be a little more respectful, like how you ask a question, because you don't know, a couple could be trying, they have tried it with everything they got, and you don't know where they are in their life, and you come over here like, okay, so when the kid, like, you don't do stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are sensitive to things like that because what they're dealing with, you know, people go through a lot. Some people, it's like, damn, they can just walk in the room, walk out with a baby out there.
No,
Like that.
It be like that.
Some people are real fertile. A little bit too much.
But, you know, some people, it takes time, it takes process, and we should respect that, because that's just the beauty of life, you know. It comes easy for others, and it doesn't come easy for others. But at the end of the day, once you love one another and you keep trying, that's the one thing. Just keep trying, keep your head up, and, you know, one day,
Yeah. Stand in your decision. If you want to have
Yes.
kids, if you don't want to have kids,
keep trying, don't give
You
up.
wanna
if you want
adopt.
to try adoption,
No matter what a
You
doctor
wanna-
says,
what's
keep
the other one?
trying.
Adopt.
'cause-
Surrogate, or like surrogate.
No, not surrogate. The one foster
IVF.
parent.
Oh yeah, foster parent. Yeah, there's so many children that need home, and also, don't feel the pressure to rush into marriage and be with
Now,
somebody.
marriage is a
that
whole nother conversation.
that is the
but no,
A-
we need to
the A
really talk
crap.
about, because
yeah. And if you don't want to get married, if you don't want to have kids, that is fine too. Like, that's normal.
fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And if you do, sis, don't hold your breath, because people are ain't shit. I'm just
Do
kidding.
you think there are people that are getting into marriage and they're not honest? Like, for example, people will be going through a whole lot of shit, but excuse me.
I said shit like 5 times.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like people
before
go
you get
through
married,
much.
you have to sit down and actually talk to your partner and know what you want in life.
I mean, you can
but
do that,
people
but
are
sometimes
pressured.
that goes out of the window. Okay,
I-
like, we're talking about human beings here. We
I know,
change,
but
like,
the thing
people-
is, and then,
love-
and then that's
you
why
love one
people break
another
up
this
all the
year.
time, and that's why people
The
break
next-
up all the time, because you be like, okay, you say you wanted this, and I told you I wanted this. Now you want to have this, and I don't want to have that.
Because it's people are focused on the wedding day, not the marriage.
The ring,
They're worried about
the
the ring
ring,
and
the size of the ring.
yes, the
People
wedding
who
day
gonna
and the
show
ring.
up to see it.
What am I gonna wear? How my hair gonna be? They don't worry about how the rest of your life is gonna be with that person. So
They
you
just
just
want to come party.
Yes.
party
Eat your
after
food.
party.
What I say to my
That's your fault.
Is,
I forget
you're the
about that
one who's
song.
gonna be living in this thing. The wedding day is one day, but you're gonna be in this.
And you gotta
So
pay
you-
how much money, and then you're gonna be in debt because you are how you call that?
Living lavish.
yeah, and then you
Try-
over there sleeping next to the person, be like, I fucking hate your ass, and you turn over there, all because of the wedding day. I'd rather have a small ain't crap wedding than spend the rest of my life with the most amazing person to travel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm like,
And I think
I'd rather not have
about
a wedding and buy a house and you have
Yes.
like a stability, you know, than have
Yes.
a wedding and people come up with, oh yeah, she got married, when I'm ready, yeah. And then guess what?
you divorce
You
the
in
next
debt.
day.
You in debt. You can't even